a dairy farm. Today we're going to learn how Jalna pot-set yogurt is made. Let's go. We start with fresh milk from our cows. Probably shouldn't do that, boys. Then we pour the milk straight into the pot. Not too close, mate. And we let it set for just the right amount of time to create, thick and creamy, deliciously pure pot-set yogurt. Jalna pot-set yogurt. If only everything was so pure.
The Choices Flooring Inspiring Choices Innovation Edition is out now with new and exciting flooring ideas, online tools and innovative ways to create the floor you've been searching for. Visit your nearest showroom or go to choicesflooring.com.au to view or order your copy today.
Want to know a simple way to compare thousands of offers that could save you money?
Finder saves me time with free comparisons in over 100 categories.
That's why over 2 million Aussies use Finder every month.
What you don't know about this woman is that Sundays are her favourite day. That her daughter Emma is turning 7 tomorrow. Or that her husband has the chocolate cake hidden in the fridge. Or that it might not last until tomorrow if Holly has any say in it. You don't know that their celebrations are short-lived because she is about to have a sudden cardiac arrest. There's a lot you don't know about this woman, but what you do know is that you can be ready to save her life. Bystander CPR can be the difference between life and death. Text FACE to 0448 888 446 to get your free I'm Ready CPR pocket pack with the CPR guide, face shield and magnet from St John Ambulance today. You can be ready to save a life because it might not be your loved one, but it will be someone's.
Enjoy a perfect lawn all year round with artificial grass from Australian Outdoor Living. Our realistic range of artificial grass is made for tough Australian conditions, resistant to drought and UV damage, extensively tested and expertly installed. You can relax knowing your artificial lawn will look better for longer. Start enjoying your yard with artificial grass from Australian Outdoor Living. What you watch on commercial television has been classified to comply with a code of practice. Programs carry classification information and warnings. Some programs can only be shown at certain times. Classifications are designed to help you decide what you and your family watch. If you'd like a copy of the code, visit our website for more information, or write or call us at Free TV Australia.
Well, there's no doubt about it, we love where we live. Let's take a look at all of our local weather details, beginning with the satellite NBN News, nightly at 6.
When the siren sounds, will this footy fan kick on, or is he headed for the sin bin? RBT, tonight on 9.
If you're a GIO customer and your home or car have been impacted by the bushfires, we're here to help. You can make a claim with us 24/7 by calling 13 10 10 or by visiting gio.com.au.
Watch it! You weren't even watching!
Take my money! I drive a lot. I build stuff. Pull things, push things, and I hate things. And then I carry stuff.
What do you do again?
I drive a Hilux, now including Toyota's Safety Sense package as standard. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
Your spare pair. Your glare pair. The flying through the air pair. We could all use a second pair. At Specsavers, get 2 designer pairs, no gap, from the $199 single vision range when you're with selected health funds.
With a Grand Big Mac, you get more of what you love. But right now, with any Grand Big Mac meal, you'll also get a free limited edition Coke Cup. There are 6 to collect, but hurry into Macca's. It's only while stocks last.
Very sorry.
And we're gonna get his phone, out of you.
The important thing is that we're going to make you better.
Okay, here's how to make butter. Pour 2/3 cup cold heavy.
Snickers satisfies.
Beat the heat this summer with Australia's biggest fan sale at Beacon. With every single fan reduced, there's big savings on Australia's biggest range of fans. Plus, rush in for store-wide savings during our stock take sale too. Sale on now.
Introducing Macca's delicious new McVeggie burgers with a crunchy potato, cheese and veggie patty, fresh lettuce, creamy mayo and our famous pickles. Now there truly is something for everyone.
Australia's biggest school shoe sale is on. Take 20% off all Clarks and Colorado school shoes and get an incredible 12-month warranty on all Colorado Resilience. Plus, a free squishy with every purchase over $95. Hurry into Williams & Maitland's #1 for school shoes.
Today we'll be offering...
They're gone. What do you mean they're gone? The snacks, they're gone, missing.
Well, they have to be here somewhere.
They're not here.
They can't just get up and walk away.
All right, only 13 more hours to go. You're gonna have to hold it.
Introducing Macca's delicious new McVeggie burgers with a crunchy potato, cheese and veggie patty, fresh lettuce, creamy mayo and our famous pickles. Now there truly is something for everyone.
Olay was put to the ultimate MRI test. The MRI proved Olay intensely hydrates your skin for a plumper, firmer and more radiant glow. See the results in 28 days. Olay.
Imagine if you took Coca-Cola no sugar and full-on froze it. Well, now you don't have to. Head down to Macca's and try the new frozen Coke no sugar for just $1. Exclusive to Macca's.
Grab your board and hit the waves as Surfest returns bigger and better than ever for the 35th big year. Drop into Stockton Beach on February 1 and 2 for the 8th annual Orica Team Challenge. Then, coming up over the next few weeks, catch all the action from the next generation to the best surfers from around the globe. Celebrate a huge 35th year at Surfest Newcastle Pro. Visit surfest.com for all the latest details. See you on the sand.
When it comes to space, you can't go past a Kluger, right? Oh. Thought I'd lost you there.
Get Kluger 2-wheel drive GX Auto from $41,990 drive away. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
You gotta see this.
The Japanese are planning something big.
What's the target?
We need to send track.
Good luck, boys.
If you've been thinking about university, now's the time to get started. But enrolments close on the 23rd of February. Find the right study choice for you, all in one place, with Open Universities Australia. Explore, choose, enrol.
Good quality, good value, good price.
Click pedestal fan, only $13.90. Coolaroo shade cloth, just $5.75 per linear metre.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stock item, we'll beat it by 10%. Lowest prices are just the beginning, that's our policy.
Oscar's Car Park Sale. 200 cars in one location. Cars, cars, cars. Cars as far as the eye can see. It's going to be absolutely packed. Visit Oscar's Car Park Sale. 318 Main Road, Cardiff. 200 cars at one location. Don't miss out.
I'm not calling.
Hey, you got us here.
Hello, Amy. We're a little bit stuck. Whereabouts? We're in the middle of Whoop Whoop. Oh, we're right up.
Oh,
Get Amy Roadside Assist free for a year with any new Amy comprehensive car insurance policy before January 31st.
You're with Amy.
Hungry Jack's Penny Pinchers everyday savings are here. Get a small chips for just $1. And try Hungry Jack's new Bursties. Add fun to frozen flavours. Grab a large Bursty frozen for just $2. Only at Hungry Jack's.
Better.
if I could be, baby, where you are.
Absolutely everything's on sale at Freedom. Get up to 40% off all furniture, like sofas, beds, tables, and up to 50% off all homewares, like cushions, lamps, rugs, frames. Hurry, absolutely everything on sale at Freedom is on now.
The 2019 Mazda stock clearance is here. Get in quick for 3 years free servicing on Mazda CX-5. See your local Mazda dealer before it ends.
In this experiment, the dinner party is crucial.
The dinner party will either strengthen our couple's relationships or it could dial up the problems.
Oh my god! Are you serious? There is girl code in this group. You're both as bad as each other. Shut up!
This is confrontational. Stop swearing because I don't speak unemployed.
Let me speak. Shut up!
This group seems to be getting along particularly well.
Imagine if you took Coca-Cola no sugar and full-on froze it. Well, now you don't have to. Head down to Macca's and try the new frozen Coke no sugar for just $1. Exclusive to Macca's.
Does your energy provider chip in for your internet? Dodo does. Yep, we're an energy company and an internet company, which is why you get unlimited data on our NBN 50 plan for just $60 a month when you also get electricity and gas. Switch at dodo.com.
We're right up our ship. No.
Roadside assist free for a year with new Amy comprehensive car insurance before January 31st.
You're with Amy. At OMF, there's one thing that keeps us up at night, working out how to give you the best night's sleep ever. It's how we came up with OMFP.
OMFP?
Yep, the OMF promise. We dare you to compare OMF on the things that matter most. Find any similar mattress at a better price and we'll beat it by 20%, whether it's today or within 20 days of your purchase. Plus, sleep peacefully with 200 nights comfort guarantee.
OMG!
No, OMFP. Compare us in-store or online today.
One of the best ways to help this Christmas is to bring joy into the lives of others. At this year's special children's Christmas party, these local businesses brought a whole lot of joy into the lives of everyone who attended. Their generosity brought smiles and happiness to all the kids and parents. And for that, we'd like to thank each of our amazing sponsors. Please look out for the colourful certificates of merit and remember to thank the businesses who've sponsored the special children's Christmas party, proudly supporting Make-A-Wish Australia.
Introducing Macca's delicious new McVeggie burgers with a potato, cheese and veggie patty, fresh lettuce, creamy mayo and our famous pickles. Now there truly is something for everyone. You can be whatever you want to be. Be a network engineer. Be an organic farmer. Be a childcare educator. Be a fashion designer. Be hands-on. Be industry trained, be in demand. Enrollments closing soon. Don't miss out. Visit tapensw.edu.au today. Be ambitious.
Are you ready to achieve your quit smoking goals? Find support with Nicorette Quick Mist from Chemist Warehouse. Nicorette Quick Mist starts to relieve cravings from just 30 seconds. In fact, you're 2.5 times more likely to quit with Nicorette Quick Mist. Right now at Chemist Warehouse, Nicorette Quick Mist Fresh Mint and Cool Berry flavoured triple packs are $52.99 each. Do something amazing with Nicorette, Australia's #1 quit smoking brand. Live, look, feel well at Chemist Warehouse.
If you're an APIA customer and your home or car have been impacted by the bushfires, we're here to help. You can make a claim with us 24/7 by calling 13 50 50 or by visiting apia.com.au. And don't worry, you don't need your policy documents to claim. We can also assist with emergency funds and accommodation if your home has been damaged. Most importantly, please be careful and check for bushfire updates from your local authority.
Australia's favourite doctor is back. The bad. And in 2020, everything he touches turns to trouble.
My baby's in there!
Do you want to kiss me right now?
Doctor starts Feb on 9.
Experience Viking, the thinking person's cruise. Explore the world in comfort on our award-winning ships with no kids and no casinos. More time in port, included shore excursions, resident historians, and all-inclusive value makes Viking the discerning traveller's cruise line.
Viking's Explorer sale now on. Save up to $4,000 per couple. Call 138747 or see your Viking travel agent.
Wouldn't it be nice? At Open Universities Australia, we'll help you find the right study choice for you, all in one place. Start at open.edu.au. Explore, choose, enrol. With Scenic Eclipse, discover the pristine landscapes and unique wildlife of Antarctica. Explore beyond the horizon by helicopter and see the diverse marine environment by submarine or Zodiac with your expert discovery team. Scenic Eclipse, where luxury meets discovery in Antarctica, South Georgia and the Falkland Islands. Book now to secure included business class flights. See your Scenic agent or call 138 128 today.
With a Grand Big Mac, you get more of what you love. But right now, with any Grand Big Mac meal, you'll also get a free limited edition Coke Cup. There are 6 to collect, but hurry into Macca's. It's only while stocks last.
Rooftop solar rebates reduced January 1. But if you think you missed lowest prices, think again. For a limited time, Arise Solar, one of Australia's largest solar retailers, is rolling back prices to last year's maximum rebates. This month only, Arise Solar is holding over a limited quantity of Tier 1 6.6 kilowatt systems with 30-year panel performance warranty at last year's price, just $36.81. Rebate rollback prices only till January 31 or while stocks last. Call 1-800-ARISE Solar.
Introducing the future of outdoor blinds. Smart Track by Australian Outdoor Living. Control using your phone or tablet even when you're not at home. Program your favourite settings and your blinds will automatically adjust based on the time of day. Integrate with a smart home assistant and operate using only your voice. Open the blinds. Call now to get a free upgrade to the Smart Track Connect system. Make the smart choice this summer with Smart Track blinds from Australian Outdoor Living.
The Lexus 8-day event is on now. Receive a $5,000 contribution on select Lexus models for 8 days. Ends January 23.
Well, what's in store locally as far as our weather is concerned over the next week or so? Let's find out.
NBN News, nightly at 6.
In NBN News tonight, Buckingham Palace announced Harry and Meghan not just stepping back but leaving royal duties entirely. Where did negotiations go wrong? Figures show a quarter of New South Wales koala population was affected by fire, which other species are at risk of extinction. Ash Barty wins the Adelaide International, claiming the final in straight sets. And tonight, the good news for couples looking towards IVF. Those stories and more on NBN News at 6.
Hey, did you pack the tent?
Yeah, I packed everything. I even bought you these carrots, just in case you got hungry on the way.
Can I please get a McVeggie burger, and did you want anything, or are you good with those carrots?
With a crunchy potato, cheese and veggie patty, fresh lettuce, creamy mayo and our famous pickles. Macca's new McVeggie burgers mean there truly is something for everyone.
If you've been thinking about university, now's the time to get started. But enrolments close on the 23rd of February. Find the right study choice for you, all in one place, with Open Universities Australia. Explore, choose, enrol.
Get pumped at Tank World with savings on tough Aussie-made tanks and pumps, like 5,000 litres in Universal Pump from $900 and 10,000 litres in Universal Pump from $15.95. Get pumped at Tank World. Hurry, ends tomorrow. 1-800-68-69-70.
Introducing Macca's delicious new McVeggie burgers with a crunchy potato, cheese and veggie patty, fresh lettuce, creamy mayo and our famous pickles. Now there truly is something for everyone.
Your spare pair. Your glare pair. The flying through the air pair. We could all use a second pair. At Specsavers, get 2 designer pairs, no gap, from the $199 single vision range when you're with selected health funds. The Lexus 8-day event is on now. Receive a $5,000 contribution on select Lexus models for 8 days. Ends January 23. If you're an Amy home or car insurance customer and you've been affected by the bushfires, we're ready and here to help 24/7. We can also assist with emergency funds and accommodation if your home has been damaged. To quickly and easily lodge a claim, call us on 13 22 44 or go to amy.com.au. If you don't have documentation, don't worry. We can still process your claim. Above all, please stay safe and keep updated on changing conditions through your local fire authority. Amy, here to help. Experience Viking, the thinking person's cruise. Explore the world in comfort on our award-winning ships with no kids and no casinos. More time in port, included shore excursions, resident historians, and all-inclusive value makes Viking the discerning traveller's cruise line.
Viking's Explorer sale now on. Save up to $4,000 per couple. Call 138747 or see your Viking travel agent.
Does your energy provider chip in for your internet? Dodo does. Yeah, we're an energy company and an internet company, which is why you get unlimited data on our NBN 50 plan for just $60 a month when you also get electricity and gas. Switch at dodo.com.
This program is proudly brought to you by World's Greatest Shave. Shave the world from blood cancer. Sign up now.
Yeah, that little twinkle in the eye.
I really hit the jackpot.
As I lay my eyes on her, I think, wow.
Prepare your hearts for a season of love that tops them all.
Imagine if you took Coca-Cola no sugar and full-on froze it. Well, now you don't have to. Head down to Macca's and try the new frozen Coke no sugar for just $1. Exclusive to Macca's.
You can be whatever you want to be. Be a network engineer. Be an organic farmer. Be a childcare educator. Be a fashion designer. Be hands-on. Be industry trained. Be in demand. Enrollments closing soon. Don't miss out. Visit tapensw.edu.au today. Be ambitious.
Beat the heat this summer with Australia's biggest fan sale at Beacon. With every single fan reduced, there's big savings on Australia's biggest range of fans. Plus, rush in for store-wide savings during our stock take sale too. Sale on now.
Olay was put to the ultimate MRI test. The MRI proved Olay intensely hydrates your skin for a plumper, firmer and more radiant glow. See the results in 28 days. Olay. There's something to be said for real, and for the real value of someone who cares. Giving real advice on quality products, and knowing for real that the work is guaranteed. And for the real satisfaction you feel when a job is well done. Welcome to Anderson's. Real people doing what we really love. And that's why we're the respected name in floor coverings.
Have a good one, mate. Oh, and have you told Tim he's not invited to your wedding?
Okay, what?
With it. I don't want you to take this personally, but, you know, my sister's going to be there. I know you didn't need to spill Nat's ashes into the pool, mate. Mum was cleaning out that pool filter for weeks. Really? Granddad's terrified of the pool now, so it's probably best you sit this one out.
That makes total sense.
Good on you, mate.
Handle any situation in a Ranger FX4.
Introducing the future of outdoor blinds. Smart Track by Australian Outdoor Living. Control using your phone or tablet even when you're not at home. Program your favourite settings and your blinds will automatically adjust based on the time of day. Integrate with a smart home assistant and operate using only your voice. Open the blinds. Call now to get a free upgrade to the Smart Track Connect system. Make the smart choice this summer with Smart Track blinds from Australian Outdoor Living.
Introducing Macca's delicious new McVeggie burgers with a crunchy potato, cheese and veggie patty, fresh lettuce, creamy mayo and our famous pickles. Now there truly is something for everyone.
The 2019 Mazda stock clearance is here. Save with 3 years free servicing on Mazda BT50 4x4 utes, plus ABN holders bonus. Get in quick before it ends.
When this buckley over, get ready for a massive opening day with world #1 Ash Barty, plus superstars Federer, Williams and Djokovic. The Australian Opener starts Monday on 9.
Every home is worth protecting. Help protect yours today and get a quote from NRMA Insurance.
I drive a lot. I build stuff. Pull things, push things, and I hate things. But now I carry stuff.
What do you do again?
I drive a Hilux. Now including Toyota's Safety Sense package as standard. No water fueling. Toyota.
Australia's biggest school shoe sale is now on. Buy one pair and get your second pair half price. We've got all the big brands like Clarks, Rock, Colorado, Lynx and more. Hurry into Williams and Maitland's #1 for school shoes.
You gotta see this. The Japanese are planning something big.
What's the target?
It's Midway.
We need to send trap.
Good luck, boys.
Maps, messaging, music. You're gonna love Apple CarPlay. Oh, sorry. It's
Make any excuse with a 4.9% comparison rate across the Corolla hatch range. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
Find a fantastic new look for your home at the Fantastic Sale. Don't miss great prices on sofa, dining sets, kids furniture and heaps more. These low prices won't last, so hurry. Shop online or in-store today. The Fantastic Sale is on now.
I brought you something.
Wouldn't it be nice? Aussie kids, all we miss kids. Aussie kids, all we miss kids. Aussie kids, all we miss kids.
NBN News, your local news in the Hunter.
The 58-year-old cannot be charged until he's crossed the border back into New South Wales.
In Maitland, locals are bringing bags to Jenny Atchison's office to help those on the fire grounds.
Even on an overcast morning, Port Stephens is still the region's tourist hotspot.
He thoroughly enjoyed his time in the Hunter.
It's a great place to be living, so I'm pretty sad about that.
NBN News, nightly at 6.
With a Grand Big Mac, you get more of what you love. But right now, with any Grand Big Mac meal, you'll also get a free limited edition Coke Cup. There are 6 to collect, but hurry into Macca's. It's only while stocks last.
Welcome to the Jalna Dairy Farm. We're a 100% Australian-owned family dairy that's been making yogurt the authentic way, in the pot, for over 60 years. Jalna pot set yogurt. If only everything was so pure.
Grey roots in need of a quick touch-up? Try Claral Root Touch-Up Colour Blending Gel from Chemist Warehouse. This multi-use, damage-free formula is perfect for quickly touching up greys and last 10 washes. Simply apply, rinse and dry to refresh roots in just 10 minutes. New Claral Root Touch-Up Colour Blending Gel is just $9.99 at Chemist Warehouse. No mixing, no mess, no greys. Live, look, feel fabulous every day at Chemist Warehouse.
The Choices Flooring Inspiring Choices Innovation Edition is out now with new and exciting flooring ideas, online tools and innovative ways to create the floor you've been searching for. Visit your nearest showroom or go to choicesflooring.com.au to view or order your copy today.
Enjoy a perfect lawn all year round with artificial grass from Australian Outdoor Living. Our realistic range of artificial grass is made for tough Australian conditions, resistant to drought and UV damage, extensively tested and expertly installed. You can relax knowing your artificial lawn will look better for longer. Start enjoying your yard with artificial grass from Australian Outdoor Living. Australian Outdoor Living.
If you're an APIA customer and your home or car have been impacted by the bushfires, we're here to help. You can make a claim with us 24/7 by calling 13 50 50 or by visiting apia.com.au. And don't worry, you don't need your policy documents to claim. We can also assist with emergency funds and accommodation if your home has been damaged. Most importantly, please be careful and check for bushfire updates from your local authority.
If you're a GIO customer and your home or car have been impacted by the bushfires, we're here to help. You can make a claim with us 24/7 by calling 13 10 10 or by visiting gio.com.au. And don't worry, you don't need your policy documents to claim. We can also assist with emergency funds and accommodation if your home has been damaged. Most importantly, please stay safe and look out for bushfire updates from your local authority.
With a Grand Big Mac, you get more of what you love. But right now, with any Grand Big Mac meal, you'll also get a free limited edition Coke Cup. There are 6 to collect, but hurry into Macca's. It's only while stocks last.
They call me Help. They call me Stacy. They call me Her. They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name.
At Open Universities Australia, we've helped over 400,000 students study to achieve their career goals. We'll help you find the right online study choice, all in one place. With Open Universities Australia, explore, choose, enrol.
I'm not calling.
Hey, you got us here.
Hello, Amy. We're a little bit stuck. Whereabouts? We're in the middle of whoop whoop. Oh, we're right up by.
Get Amy Roadside Assist free for a year with any new Amy comprehensive car insurance policy before January 31st.
You're with Amy.
Imagine if you took Coca-Cola no sugar and full-on froze it. Well, now you don't have to. Head down to Macca's and try the new frozen Coke no sugar for just $1. Exclusive to Macca's.
This program is proudly brought to you by World's Greatest Shave. Shave the world from blood cancer. Sign up now.
It's the astronaut who took one big ride around the dark side of the moon.
Absolute pitch black, complete darkness.
Yeah, the food was terrible, but I enjoyed my time behind the moon.
You had ultimately the biggest responsibility.
I was their ticket home. They couldn't get home without me.
60 Minutes tonight.
Your spare pair. Your glare pair. The flying through the air pair. We could all use a second pair. At Specsavers, get 2 designer pairs, no gap, from the $199 single vision range when you're with selected health funds.
With a a Grand Big Mac, you get more of what you love. But right now, with any Grand Big Mac meal, you'll also get a free limited edition Coke Cup. There are 6 to collect, but hurry into Macca's. It's only while stocks last.
Love is an adventure, and when you're ready, there's a ring for you at Michael Hill. Choose from the widest range of designs crafted in fine jewels and precious metals. And we've always got you covered with our Michael Hill Lifetime Diamond Guarantee.
If you've been thinking about university, now's the time to get started. But enrolments close on the 23rd of February. Find the right study choice for you, all in one place, with Open Universities Australia. Explore, choose, enrol.
Welcome to the Jalna Dairy Farm. We're a 100% Australian-owned family dairy that's been making yogurt the authentic way, in the pot, for over 60 years. Jalna pot set yogurt. If only everything was so pure.
Is your home running out of space? Call Storage King. Whether you're moving house, renovating, downsizing, or relocating the hubby's man cave, Storage King has the answer. We also have a crack team of storage professionals who can organise it all for you, making Storage King the kings of storage, moving and more. Store before the 15th of Feb and get 1 month storage free. So visit storageking.com.au and let Storage King give you back some space.
The world's greatest players in summer's biggest blockbuster. Oh yes, the Australian Open starts Monday on 9. With over 4 decades in news between them, Carl and Ali have experienced it all. It's pretty unnerving in here. Weekdays, they come together.
In 3, 2...
to bring you Australia's best breakfast news.
We can't wait to tell you all the news, all the important stuff in the day, but to send you off with a laugh.
We just provide a bit of fun, but you know that when the big stories break, that we've got it covered.
Wake up with Carl and Ali on Today.
See you then, bright and early. Remember how to set your alarm, Carl?
Not really. Weekdays on 9.
It's time to see the world in 2020 with Scenic. Book a 15-day luxury Europe River cruise and fly for 125. See your Scenic agent or call 138 128 today.
With a Grand Big Mac, you get more of what you love. But right now, with any Grand Big Mac meal, you'll also get a free limited edition Coke Cup. There are 6 to collect, but hurry into Macca's. It's only while stocks last.
Does your energy provider chip in for your internet? Dodo does. Yep, we're an energy company and an internet company, which is why you get unlimited data on an NBN 50 plan for just $60 a month when you also get electricity and gas. Switch at dodo.com.
Save up to 15% on your first year's premium when you get a new Allianz comprehensive car insurance policy online.
Hey, good to go.
Thanks. Get that Allianz feeling. Search for a quote today.
Coming up, Cold Chisel wows a crowd of thousands in the Hunter Valley. The Macedonian community marks an important religious occasion while also helping our fireys. And do the Jets have a new coach? NBN News tonight at 6.
You can
can be whatever you want to be with over 1,200 courses, diplomas and degrees. Enrol today at tafensw.edu.au. Be industry trained, be in demand, be ambitious.
The fantastic sale is on now, and there's something for the whole family. Home office furniture, sofas, kids furniture, home accessories and more. These low prices won't last, so hurry. Shop online or in-store today. The fantastic sale is on now.
Australia's biggest school shoe sale is now on. We have over 84 options from $49.95. With Fit Geniuses in every store, you'll get a 30-day fit guarantee and a free gift with every purchase. Hurry into Williams & Mathers, #1 for school shoes.
Is your home running out of space? Time to call the kings of storage, moving and more. Visit storageking.com.au and store before the 15th of Feb to get 1 month storage free. Let Storage King give you back some space.
Mum on Waters, an over 55s community with amazing lifestyle facilities, including pool, gym, bar and recreational areas. Enjoy light-filled, open-plan living in a resort-style setting. Make the move to Mum on Waters.
If you're a GIO customer and your home or car have been impacted by the bushfires, we're here to help. You can make a claim with us 24/7 by calling 13 10 10 or by visiting gio.com.au. And don't worry, you don't need your policy documents to claim. We can also assist with emergency funds and accommodation if your home has been damaged. Most importantly, please stay safe and look out for bushfire updates from your local authority.
Police emergency. Bring it up to report missing person.
From the first desperate call to the heart-stopping search. Real-life stories of missing people.
This is the biggest missing person case I've been involved with.
Where every second counts. Reported missing. Coming soon to 9GM.
Coming up, Harry and Meghan's new roles detailed following their royal split. The new campaign to bring tourists back to Australia, a raging blizzard blankets parts of the US and Canada, and the cost of IVF set to be slashed. NBN News tonight at 6.
When the siren sounds, will this footy fan kick on? Or is he headed for the sin bin? RBT, tonight on 9.
If you're a GIO customer and your home or car have been impacted by the bushfires, we're here to help. You can make a claim with us 24/7 by calling 13 10 10 or by visiting gio.com.au. And don't worry, you don't need your policy documents to claim. We can also assist with emergency funds and accommodation if your home has been damaged. Most importantly, please stay safe and look out for bushfire updates from your local authority.
Does your energy provider chip in for your internet? Dodo does. Yep, we're an energy company and an internet company, which is why you get unlimited data on an NBN 50 plan for just $60 a month when you also get electricity and gas. Switch at dodo.com.
If you've been thinking about university, now's the time to get started. But enrolments close on the 23rd of February. Find the right study choice for you, all in one place, with Open Universities Australia. Explore, choose, enrol.
I don't know how I'd have coped with today if Dave hadn't pre-arranged everything with White Lady Funerals. Yes, putting us first was always his way.
Planning and prepaying your funeral with White Lady eases the burden on your family at a difficult time.
Lunch money?
Hey Sarah, I love what you're doing with your hair. She got highlights.
Your spare pair. Your glare pair. The flying through the air pair. We could all use a second pair. At Specsavers, get 2 designer pairs, no gap, from the $199 single vision range when you're with selected health funds.
Ooh,
Ooh, a sale! With earrings from $19. That deserves getting them pierced again. Twice! Seize the Michael Hill sale, baby.
If you're an APIA customer and your home or car have been impacted by the bushfires, we're here to help. You can make a claim with us 24/7 by calling 13 50 50 or by visiting apia.com.au.
She's our world number one. And she's ready for her Aussie assault. She'll be our first Aussie Open champion in 42 years.
She is world number one.
Coming up, details of Harry and Meghan's new roles, the new plan to boost tourism in the wake of the bushfires, the cost of IVF slashed, and a young boy's selfless act for bushfire victims. NBN News tonight at 6.
You have never.
I really want to throw up. What if I'm not what he ordered?
Seen the experiment.
Please, Mum, don't do this.
Quite like this.
It's time to grow up.
Unprecedented.
I want my future bride proud to be with me.
Unpredictable.
I am blood, flesh and bone. I've made a mistake.
It's going to be hard.
You get that little twinkle in the eye.
And truly magical.
You shut up, excuse me? I really hit the jackpot.
As I lay my eyes on her, I think, wow.
You get more of what you love. But right now, with any Grand Big Mac meal, you'll also get a free limited edition Coke Cup. There are 6 to collect, but hurry into Macca's. It's only while stocks last.
If you're an Amy customer impacted by the bushfires, we're here to help 24/7. For assistance with claims, emergency funds and accommodation, call us on 13 22 44 or go to amy.com.au. Above all, stay safe. Amy, here to help.
Always make a good impression.
Connecting Bluetooth.
Or just be yourself. Change the rules. What a feeling. Toyota.
We ride together. We die together. Bad boys for life. We're not just black, we're cursed too. We'll pull ourselves over later.
Bad boy for life. In cinemas now.
Introducing Macca's delicious new McVeggie burgers with a crunchy potato, cheese and veggie patty, fresh lettuce, creamy mayo and our famous pickles. Now there truly is something for everyone.
Experience Viking, the thinking person's cruise. Explore the world in comfort on our award-winning ships with no kids and no casinos. More time in port, included shore excursions, resident historians, and all-inclusive value makes Viking the discerning traveller's cruise line.
Viking's Explorer sale now on. Save up to $4,000 per couple. Call 138747 or see your Viking travel agent.
Australia's biggest school shoe sale is on. Take 20% off all Clarks and Colorado school shoes and get an incredible 12-month warranty on all Colorado Resilience. Plus, a free squishy with every purchase over $95. Hurry into Williams & Maitland's #1 for school shoes.
Wake up with all the news you need.
The full story every morning.
In NBN News tonight, Buckingham Palace reveals Harry and Meghan's new roles. The multi-million-dollar plan to attract more tourists following the bushfires. The cost of IVF to be slashed across New South Wales. A raging blizzard blankets parts of the US and Canada. A confidence boost for Ash Barty ahead of the Australian Open. And the 7-year-old who's making a big donation to bushfire victims.
NBN News tonight at 6.
Every home
is worth protecting. Help protect yours today and get a quote from NRMA Insurance.
How long have you been karting?
About 10 minutes.
Feeling pretty good.
First, hit the track. Go! What? Next, learn the rules.
Chop, chop.
Then, join the team.
Everyone thinks he's going to win nationals this year.
We can do it.
Go.
Try it now. DD for Ray.
Join the resistance and get up to $50 off DD lines. Use code Star Wars.
With a Grand Big Mac, you get more of what you love. But right now, with any Grand Big Mac meal, you'll also get a free limited edition Coke Cup. There are 6 to collect, but hurry into Macca's. It's only while stocks last.
Summer in Australia. Heat and sweat aggravate dandruff and itch. I recommend Head & Shoulders. More effective than our regular shampoo, it reduces more dandruff in just one wash and protects your scalp. I recommend Head & Shoulders. They call me Help. They call me Stacey. They call me Her. They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name.
Jayco's 2019 model run out is now on. For 10 days only, get adventure ready. With great deals across the entire range. Easy to tow camper trailers from just $69 a week. Pop tops from as little as $94 a week. And caravans from only $156 a week. There's a Jayco deal for every adventure and every budget. Choose one and hit the road. Finance available for approved customers. 10 days only while stocks last. Contact your local Jayco dealer today.
Hilux comes with Toyota safety sensors standard. Which can't be too safe, hey?
Make any excuse to get plate clearance value, like Hilux 4x4 SR5 from $53,990. Drive away with free auto upgrade. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
NBN News, your local news in the Hunter.
The 58-year-old cannot be charged until he's crossed the border back into New South Wales.
In Maitland, locals are bringing bags to Jenny Atchison's office to help those on the firegrounds.
Even on an overcast morning, Port Stephens is still the region's tourist hotspot.
He thoroughly enjoyed his time in the Hunter.
It's a great place to be leaving, so I'm pretty sad about that. NBN News, nightly at 6. This program is proudly brought to you by the Good Feet Store Katara. Come in for your free test walk today.
Tonight, royal exit. Harry and Meghan's new roles revealed in an unprecedented move. The government's multi-million-dollar campaign to bring tourists back to Australia in the wake of the bushfires. Tears and smiles as the Wiggles return to the stage without Greg Page. Homes and roads buried as a monster snowstorm hits the US. And realising the dream of parenthood, IVF set to become more affordable.
This is NBN News with Jane Goldsmith.
Good evening. 10 days after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced they were stepping back as senior royals, plunging the family into crisis, a deal has finally been reached. The Queen has stripped the couple of their royal titles and public funding, but insists Harry and Meghan and Archie will always be much-loved members of the family.
See you later, Sandringham. Grandma in the driving seat. Harry and Meghan made it clear they wanted to step back from senior duties, but the Queen has stepped the couple down altogether.
I've never seen anything like this before. This is a precedent.
The dramatic announcement came from the Queen and Buckingham Palace. In a heartfelt message, Her Majesty recognised the challenges the couple has experienced as a result of intense scrutiny, and that she hopes the agreement will allow them to start building a happy and peaceful new life. It was left to the palace to lay bare the gritty details of the couple's severance deal. It said Harry and Meghan will step back from royal duties, including official military appointments, no longer receive public funds, not use their Royal Highness titles, and no longer formally represent the Queen, but they will reimburse the British taxpayer $4.5 million for their Frogmore cottage renovation.
I think what we've seen so far, I mean, what we're hearing now, is it has really averted a crisis. I think it will please a lot of people.
They'll still keep their patronages, and in return for dropping their prestigious titles, it's understood there will be no palace oversight on how Harry and Meghan will make their money.
If they are involved in what may be considered, and who's to be the judge, inappropriate endorsements, no one can stop them.
Meghan's defection from the world's most famous family drew a scathing response from her own.
It's kind of embarrassing to me. One of the greatest long-living institutions ever. They're destroying it. They're turning it into a Walmart with a crown on it.
While broadcaster Piers Morgan tweeted, Meghan and Harry wanted to have their cake and eat it, but the Queen just took the cake back to the royal kitchens. It's not known if the couple will keep the Sussex Royal brand that they launched, but their website sussexroyal.com was swiftly updated. In line with a statement by Her Majesty the Queen, information on the roles and the work of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex will be updated on this website in due course.
Three of the original Wiggles have returned to the stage just a day after their friend and frontman Greg Page nearly died. The children's group gave an emotional performance to a sellout crowd in Sydney as their 48-year-old mate recovers in hospital.
They perform to make people smile. But at the Wiggles' second bushfire relief show last night, there were also tears. Blue Wiggle Anthony Field overcome by emotion as he put on a brave face less than 24 hours after seeing his childhood chum, Greg Page, nearly die.
We're missing terribly, as you can tell, and we've got some great people who are going to help us, and we really need you to help us too.
The support of the sellout crowd unwavering.
It was very special. It was certainly the most emotional show. We were all feeling it. The emotions were running really high, and there was, just so much love in the room from the audience.
To see your mate lifeless, on the side of stage is not something anyone wants to go through.
The Yellow Wiggle suffered a cardiac arrest at the band's reunion show on Friday night. He was given life-saving CPR by crew and an off-duty nurse and remains in hospital after receiving treatment for a blocked artery.
He's been through a lot, so he's quite groggy. Well, I actually can't remember much at all of what happened. But the heartening thing is he's got a great sense of humour, and he's still cracking a couple of gags every so often.
Hi, Paigey. Look, I was absolutely shocked to hear of the horrible news that happened the other evening.
Well wishes for Greg Page have come from across the globe, and they've shown how truly popular the Wiggles are. Next year, the children's group celebrates its 30th anniversary, with their bond now stronger than ever.
It's going to be great if Greg's sitting there watching whatever happens. We just want him getting better.
Well, we're like brothers, really, and to have one of our brothers fall like that, and we came close to losing him.
Hannah Sinclair, NBN News.
Secret audio recordings have been released of Donald Trump describing the moment Iranian military leader Qasem Soleimani was killed. Speaking to a packed ballroom at a Republican fundraiser, the president made no mention of any imminent threat from Iran.
The killing of Qasem Soleimani took the world to the edge of war. The president stating the Iranian general was about to attack US assets.
I can reveal that I believe it would have been 4 embassies.
At a dinner for campaign donors at Mar-a-Lago, Trump further justified the strike.
Well, he was saying bad things about our country. He was saying, like, we're going to attack your country, we're going to kill your people, we're going to, I said, look, how much of this we have to listen to, right? How much are we going to listen to?
But there was no mention of the imminent threat, Trump giving a detailed description of the operation, recalling what he was told by military officials.
They're in the car, they're in an armored vehicle going. Sir, they have approximately 1 minute to live, sir. 30 seconds. 10, 9, 8. Then all of a sudden, boom. Big arm, sir. Cutting off. I said, where is this guy?
The audio emerged as another controversy broke, with the US National Archives admitting it blurred out Trump's name on protesters' signs in a photo from the 2017 Women's March. As the 2020 demonstration was held across the US today, the archives apologised, saying it was just trying to avoid current political controversy and will now review its policies. In the United States, Tim Arvia, NBN News.
$76 million cash splash will throw a lifeline to Australia's tourism industry hit hard by the bushfire crisis. The Prime Minister is describing it as the sector's biggest challenge in living memory. But today, a glimmer of hope.
As the sun rose over burnt land, there was a welcome sight on the water. A crowded Kangaroo Island jetty means money in the tills of struggling local businesses.
We need tourists right across the country to visit fire-affected regions.
Today, the Tourism Minister was a tourist, visiting the usually busy holiday destination with a $76 million plan.
It is about saving the jobs of Australians working in tourism.
There's $30 million for domestic tourism, including $20 million to promote bushfire-affected holiday spots to Australians, and $10 million for regional events such as festivals and art displays.
We're also investing significantly, some $46 million, in making sure the rest of the world knows that Australia is open for business.
There'll be a $25 million global marketing campaign and nearly $10 million to host international media, as well as celebrities and social media influencers.
To have those trusted voices telling everybody that we're open for business, that is the critical and urgent need right now.
We'll be carefully looking at the results of this package. We want to see it actually work.
There's concern misinformation is taking a toll. The US recently upgraded its travel warning for Australia before downgrading it again. New data released by the government shows airline bookings from the United States to Australia are down around 40%. At this time of year, Peter Ellis would usually have 40 divers a day on his boats on the New South Wales south coast.
Our average is probably 5 or 6 currently, and some days we don't have any. Our losses currently to date probably in the vicinity of $70,000 to $80,000.
But he's hopeful the recovery package will make a difference.
Summer's not over.
Fiona Willan, 9 News.
And the state's devastating bushfires have now claimed 21 lives, with an 84-year-old man dying in a Sydney hospital from critical burns suffered in the Cobargo blaze on New Year's Eve. It's believed the man from a highly respected family in the area was trying to save his property when he and his dog were overwhelmed by the flames. It's a fresh blow to the town where Robert Salway and his son Patrick died in similar circumstances. It's an important tradition for the Macedonian community and one which was marked yet again in Newcastle this morning. This year, the blessing of the water was special for not only the faithful, but also for our volunteer firefighters.
A pious procession in a picturesque location. The Macedonian Orthodox Church blessed the Newcastle Ocean Bars today. Their annual cross toss keeping alive a centuries-old tradition.
The baptism of the water, same as John the Baptist baptised Jesus.
It means a cleansing of the spirit, cleansing of the soul, to bring good health.
We want to pass this down to the next generation.
Youngsters queued at the water's edge, eager to be the first to retrieve the cross, though some were a bit too careful. The lucky winner, 16-year-old Nicholas Mandakos, gifted a pile of pocket money and a year of good fortune.
I got year 11 new school this year, got my licence, there's a lot happening, so...
Hoping to pass the test on the first go.
Well, that's the plan.
Standing out among the crowd, our heroes in yellow and blue.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The Macedonian community opening their hearts and hip pockets for those impacted by the bushfire crisis.
We feel for everyone who's been affected by the bushfires, and our thoughts are out there for all the families that have been affected directly. They've made a more than handsome donation to our brigade, and we do appreciate their efforts.
Lydia Bilton, NBN News.
A fortnight of music has helped keep Hunter hotels and wineries busy in what's traditionally their quietest time of the year. The boost couldn't have come at a better time as the industry as a whole struggles in the wake of the bushfire crisis.
Rock royalty last weekend. Aussie icons last night. The Hunter Valley hosting incredible shows from Sir Elton John, then Cold Chisel. Hope Estate says nearly 40,000 people saw the Piano Man play last weekend, while more than 16,000 saw Chisel overnight, nearly two-thirds visiting from outside the Hunter. Similar-sized concerts in previous years, generating millions for the region's economy.
And you look at all the hotels, the cellar doors, the service stations, the shops in Cessnock, Rover coaches with buses. It's huge for the area.
Every dollar counts right now for these businesses. The bushfire crisis scaring some tourists away in recent months. How many remains to be seen.
It's been amazing to have so many people through the Hunter in what's really been a dreadful time for tourism. So much is Sydney, interstate. You actually get internationals when you're talking artists like Elton.
Thankfully, several more artists like Elton are on the way. 80s hitmakers Aha and Rick Astley to play a day on the green at Bimbadgen next month. Rod Stewart, Roche Estate in October. Sam Burberry, NBN News.
Mining company Glencore has donated $1 million to the ongoing bushfire relief effort. Half will go to Blaze Aid, with the remaining $500,000 to be shared between the Rural Fire Service and Aussie Arc. The funding was presented during a special morning tea. Grateful volunteers from each organisation accepting the money. It's not the French Alps, but who needs snow when you've got rain? These farmers took to the slopes in the Barrington Tops following the recent downpour, skiing over soaked paddocks. The sludgy slopes proved a little too much for one though, but despite the wipeout, he still had plenty to smile about. Ahead in the news, Queensland cleans up following a wild storm, while Melbourne also cops a battering. But coming up after the break, hope for thousands of women with IVF to become more affordable.
Hyundai Venue. Fits in anywhere, stands out everywhere.
For real savings on your next floor or window coverings, head to Anderson's with the latest looks and real value. And this month, you will receive 20% off any ticketed price in store.
Now that's a real deal.
Introducing new Jumpstart by Light and Easy, the new program that will help fast-track your weight loss success in 2020.
I found results straight away, and for me, Light and Easy has been life-changing.
Jump online to find out more.
When it comes to space, you can't go past a Kluger, right?
Thought I lost you there.
Get Kluger two-wheel drive GX Auto from $41,990 drive away. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
Primo, tasty. There you go, mate.
That's not how Mum makes it.
Cheese and ham. Delicious.
Mum makes me ham and cheese.
For great tasting ham, make it every day Primo.
You've got a credit card that earns rewards points as you spend?
Yeah, you need one too.
With so many comparisons in one place, finding a credit card with better rewards is simple.
Get a credit card that works for you. The Burton Family Toyota massive plate clearance is on now.
All Toyota stock must clear with massive deals across the range.
Don't sign anything till you see the amazing deals on offer.
They won't be beaten on price.
On now at Maitland and Port Stephens Toyota.
Make 2020 the best year ever with a brand new McDonald Jones home. Visit one of our brand new display locations today to discover an array of inspired architecturally designed homes full of clever spaces.
Australia's biggest tile and bathroom wear sale ends soon. Race into Beaumont's for a massive 27% off Australia's biggest range of tiles. Even more off some bathroom wear. With more stores and a bigger range, you'll always buy better at Beaumont's. Beaumont's. Fits in anywhere, stands out everywhere. The new Hyundai Venue from just $22,490 drive away.
The financial burden of IVF treatment has been lifted for couples struggling to have a baby in New South Wales. The procedure has just become thousands of dollars cheaper, and there's no limit on how many times patients can try to become parents.
You shouldn't have to put a price on having a family, but the cold, hard facts of IVF meant that for some couples, it was a very expensive process.
Potentially it could be the difference between being able to have children and not being able to have them.
Sarah Fox now has two happy, healthy children, 4-year-old Benjamin and 2-year-old Emma. The 32-year-old was lucky enough to only require one round of IVF both times, but the cost was still significant.
It's $10,000 per cycle. It's quite a load on an already stressful time.
But not anymore. A round of IVF will now cost no more than $1,000 at publicly funded clinics at Westmead, Royal Prince Alfred and Randwick's Rural Hospital for Women. For those requiring multiple rounds, there will be no cap. The decision to continue will be based on the likely success of each attempt. Women will also be able to apply for a $500 rebate to cover the costs of tests before IVF can begin.
This will make a big difference when the cost the patient has to pay out of pocket is reduced.
1 in every 22 Australian children are now born through IVF. That's 1 in every classroom. But the new funding means New South Wales is the only state to offer discounted treatments for more than one round. From today, women fighting cancer can also have their eggs frozen for free in the public system.
The emotional roller coaster is made that much worse by the cost. So what we are trying to do as a government here in New South Wales is make sure that we remove some of that extra pressure.
Alex Bernhardt, NBN News.
A huge clean-up is underway in southeast Queensland after monster storms dumped months' worth of rain. Insurance claims have been streaming in as residents assess the damage.
The water may be gone, but the telltale signs of the mammoth deluge remain.
This is load 1 that we're doing at the moment. I would suggest that we'd have at least 3 full loads of that before the day's over, not counting the furniture.
Residents starting the painstaking clean-up and counting the costs after hundreds of millimetres of rain fell overnight on Friday night and Saturday morning, almost double the January average.
Leather furnitures, well, probably whole bottoms of them were soaked underwater. The lazy boy, the springs are all going to rot as well.
It's been huge yesterday and today pretty much.
Once flooded roads are now littered with debris, waterlogged cars and buses drying out, waiting to be collected or towed. This velodrome and sporting field damaged. It's among many that went underwater. Behind this school, the sheer force of the flood waters evident, paths washed away. You can see where the metal fences have lifted out of the ground, the concrete footpath shifting a few metres. So you've been here 15 years, never seen anything like this before?
Not like this. We've had deluges before, but to this sort of damage we haven't seen to this extent.
RACQ Insurance awash with claims. By this afternoon, 240 for flood damage to homes and cars. That's expected to rise.
When we look at the top 10 suburbs for claims from this event, they are all on the Gold Coast, so really clear that that is the hotspot around the southeast.
The M1 shut down for 6 hours as waters rose, is open for business as usual. Closed theme parks back up and running. Our calls for rain have been answered, but this wasn't quite what we were expecting.
Overseas now, and this is the alarming moment. An engine catches fire on the tarmac at an airport in Russia. The plane packed with more than 200 people. Passengers were forced to evacuate the flight to Vietnam moments before takeoff. Pilots had tried to start the engine 3 times before it burst into flames. More than 160 people have been injured in an anti-government protest in Lebanon, crowds taking over the streets of Beirut, lighting fires, throwing Molotov cocktails and using lasers to distract officers. Police fired back with tear gas and water cannon. The demonstrations are over one of the country's worst ever economic downturns. It's not every day you hear about ordinary kids changing the lives of people who have lost everything. But Ryder Grierson was so moved by the impact of the recent bushfires, he decided he wanted to make a difference.
Not many 7-year-olds think or feel as deeply as Ryder Grierson.
People are losing homes, but I'm not, so I feel kind of bad for them.
Like all of us, Ryder and his family have found the past few weeks pretty harrowing. Watching, from a distance, the devastating impact of bushfires destroying lives, homes and habitat. So Ryder wanted to help. He decided the family's camper van, only bought a year ago for holidays, could be put to better use.
So they can feel better instead of living on the ground with a cardboard.
His big brother wasn't on board straight away.
We had so much fun, but it's going to a good cause, so.
But it didn't take much convincing. This morning, the temporary home was loaded on the back of an all-stakes tow truck. For free, of course, and headed to the fire-ravaged town of Cabargo. Ryder also saved just over $60 doing chores around the house and helping mum at work.
I'm very demanding on what I'm going to do next, and you have to pay me for this. How much money do I get to brush my teeth?
It's all on its way to Cabargo.
So this is so we can first get a bit of food, get a plan for his new home.
Where Michael, who lost everything last month, is eagerly awaiting its arrival.
Can't wait to meet the young fella and thank him for young man's thoughts thinking that way. It's pretty awesome.
Ryder is just one of thousands of incredible Australians who have decided to help without wanting anything in return. But given his age and the fact he's a mad Roosters fan, we decided to give him a little something back so he knows just how special he is.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, yeah, Jim.
Sam Verrills dropped by with a signed jersey.
See ya, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you, you're a good man.
And tickets with shared access to the club's first home game.
He's obviously a good young lad, and I'm just, it's blown away with words for what he's doing.
And as if Ryder's incredible gesture wasn't enough, he's got bigger plans for when he grows up.
Firefighter.
Oh, really?
I want to help something that can help mostly the world.
Erin Molan, NBN News.
Still to come, a terrifying close call for a driver as snowstorms batter parts of the US. And 3 robberies, 3 different looks. The bad wig bandit strikes again.
I drive a lot. I build stuff. Pull things, push things, and I take things. And then I carry stuff.
What do you do, Dad?
I drive a Hilux. Now including Toyota's Safety Sense package as standard. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
Dave was very clear how he wanted today to be. And here we are. It's exactly as planned. Thanks to White Lady Funerals.
Planning and prepaying your funeral with White Lady helps your family to respect your wishes.
Right now at Bridgestone Select, you'll save more when you buy 4 selected car or SUV tyres. Get the 4th tyre free. 6 months interest free with Zip Pay. For tyres and auto service you can count on, you're always in safe hands at your local Bridgestone Select.
Always make a good impression.
Connecting Bluetooth.
Or just be yourself. What a feeling. Toyota.
This year, I am going to take care of myself. Oh, look. Diamonds from $99. Must be a sign. Seize the Michael Hill sale, baby.
Make 2020 the best year ever with a brand new McDonald Jones home. Visit one of our brand new display locations today to discover an array of inspired architecturally designed homes full of clever spaces.
You're gonna do great, Dad.
I am a fireman.
I'm a nurse.
I'm a pilot. I'm a project manager. I manage projects. I drive a lot. When I build things, pull things, push things, hit things. And then I carry stuff.
What do you do again?
I drive a Hilux. Toyota Hilux, now including Toyota's Safety Sense packages standard. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
In 2020, give your kids the start they deserve with Greater Bank's Lifesaver account. It's voted Money Magazine's 2020 Best Savings Account because it actually rewards them for saving. Teach your kids the power of saving and watch their money grow as quick as them. Don't settle for a normal savings account. Find greater value for your kids. Here's how. Open a Greater Bank Lifesaver account.
I think I got something.
Are you Gary? Yeah, that's me. You're paying way too much for your car insurance. What's the story? My parents are with them? Your parents? Do they still do your washing for you as well? Just the whites?
Gary, probe a little deeper. If you switch to Budget Direct, you can save hundreds.
Can't believe I said probe.
Money Magazine's best of the best. Budget Direct. Insurance solved.
70 million people in the United States are under a winter weather alert with a snowstorm serving up treacherous conditions. Meanwhile, in Canada, the military will be brought in to help clear roads after a historic so-called bomb blizzard buried whole towns.
In Iowa, a heartstopper. A pickup truck slides off the road on a collision course with police officers responding to another incident. This man less than a second from certain death. From the Great Lakes to the northeast of the United States and into Canada, a whiteout. A disappearing act for this car going, gone. It barreled into homes neck deep, burying roads, snowing for 36 hours straight. In Newfoundland, Canada, homes snowed in, the family pet brought in to cut a path as locals woke up.
And let's see the state of things. Perfect. That's definitely taller than me.
Where the only way was to dig themselves out.
So it was piled so high, they have to crawl out the door.
Just a big cleanup today, and probably tomorrow, I'm sure.
A state of emergency has been declared and Canada's military called upon to help clear roads after the biggest one-day snowfall of 76.2 centimetres in the Newfoundland city of St. John's.
I saw one similar to it in Labrador City back around 83. We survived that, so we'll survive this.
And after all that digging, there's only one thing left to do. Lizzie Pearl, NBN News.
A man has admitted to reporting a fake bomb to delay his EasyJet flight out of London because he was running late. The 32-year-old was booked on a flight to Marrakesh but was having transport issues getting to Gatwick Airport. He was stopped at airport security, his phone number matching the call made to police. Melbourne has been lashed by a freak storm this afternoon with hail wreaking havoc across the city. Emergency warnings have been issued as large hailstones hammered suburbs and brought major freeways to a standstill.
A supercell thunderstorm smashes the suburbs. The hail in Warrandyte arrived suddenly, with hailstones up to 5 centimetres in diameter.
What's the size of both pools on the brand new car?
Turning a backyard pool into a jet spa, local cricket looked like it had been snowed under as a suburban street was inundated by water. A couple was lucky to escape with their lives after a massive branch crushed the front of their car.
And I could hear screaming in the background and someone yelling at my dad, "Are you okay, mate? Are you okay?" Extremely lucky to be alive.
On our major freeways, conditions became too dangerous to drive. Motorists forced to pull over on the Monash.
These things are like tennis balls. Jesus.
If roads are closed in your area, it's because you may have had a tree come down or some other flooding has occurred in those areas. Certainly do not drive into water you can't see the bottom of.
Those parked across several suburbs and Bunnings could only wait, watch and listen. A ceiling collapsed in a supermarket, and as the sky blackened, An emergency warning was declared across the eastern suburbs, with the front heading straight for Port Phillip Bay.
We will see thunderstorm warnings issued today for severe thunderstorms. Heavy rainfall will be the main threat, but damaging winds and large hail is also possible.
Stephanie Anderson, 9 News.
The Concussion in Sport campaign is receiving a boost from Olympic gold medalist Stephen Bradbury. He wants to educate the parents of budding Olympians about the risks and the consequences of leaving a head knock untreated.
He won gold after that unexpected spill in front of the world.
Bradbury is going to come through and win gold!
But in 3 decades on the ice, former Olympian Stephen Bradbury has had a few of his own.
I've had multiple concussions. I was briefly knocked out and I have about 15 minutes of time there that I simply can't remember.
Thankfully, Bradbury didn't suffer any lasting damage, but the now retired father of 3 is warning others about the risk of concussion in sport.
I don't think the average person understands the damage that you can do inside your head when you hit it, and so getting an expert to assess is pretty much essential.
Parents of budding athletes need to be aware.
After any sort of knock to the head, we need to be looking out for nausea, pain, memory loss, and especially loss of consciousness.
While fatal concussions are rare, even a mild one can affect the brain's ability to function if left untreated. Unsurprisingly, boys under 14 are overrepresented in hospital statistics.
With 20 a week admitted to emergency departments with concussion.
So if your child suffers a head knock, the best place for them to be is in hospital.
Now, we can't wrap our kids in cotton wool, but if they do come a cropper, get a doctor to check them out.
Primary school principals across New South Wales will have the year to implement a mobile phone ban at their schools. While the state government wants devices banned as soon as possible, it will be up to the schools to work out a policy which works best for them and their students. He's been part of Australian rock royalty since the late 1970s, while leading a creative double life. At one point, Reg Mombassa's work featured on everything from T-shirts to Olympic uniforms, and now a collection from across the decades is on show in Canberra.
Most know of his tenure in music as guitarist with legendary pub band Mental as Anything. But running alongside Reg Mombassa's service to rock and roll has been a parallel trajectory on canvas as a contemporary artist.
It goes from 1969 up to a couple of weeks ago, basically.
So you're always on the job?
Yeah, pretty much.
Can we go for a bit of a wander through the life and times of Reg Mombassa?
Sure, we can certainly do that.
A self-portrait from art school when Reg was 17, in skin tones curated by colour blindness, only recently unveiled.
Can't get the colours a bit wrong.
It's like that, mate. Oh, you've got a terrible liver problem.
Yeah, well, that would not then I would never. Maybe I had never.
Reg's early work would be inspired by his father.
My father's a carpenter and he built all the houses we lived in around Auckland. I started painting pictures of them when I was quite young.
And a travelling guitarist would be inspired by the passing landscapes through a hire car window.
Being in a band was fantastic because you're constantly driving, so I got into the habit of drawing very quick drawings in the car if I wasn't driving.
And forming a band with a group of fellow art students meant the selection of an artistic pseudonym.
Before I was Reg, I was Dorky Bladder, so I'm glad I didn't get I'm glad I didn't get stuck with that name.
But it would be clothing line Mambo, naughty and cheeky and engorged with schoolyard humour that would turbocharge Reg's artistic profile.
It was kind of like a de facto art movement in a sense. Even though it was a commercial business, it was a kind of an art movement, and it certainly seemed to have an effect on the Australian public.
Reg's work would also be included on the Aussie uniform for the 2000 Olympics.
Getting your images onto people's chests and trousers and onto posters was great for an artist.
But Mombassa's work has always questioned the actions of humanity, whether it be the puzzled spaceman of humans are idiots or the oft-chanted mantra, jobs and growth.
It's a reference to humans doing stuff to the earth that is very bad for the earth, which then affects us, which is bad for everyone.
A kaleidoscope of Mombassa's work from across his career is now on show over the summer at the Australian National University in Canberra. An artist astride 2 creative disciplines and successful with both. Mike Dalton, NBN News.
Talk about a bad hair day. This man is now being hunted by the FBI, seen robbing 4 banks across North Carolina with a series of different do's. Nicknamed the Bad Wig Bandit, the brazen thief has been targeting the state's banks since early December. Now to a man who always has good hair, it's Mitchell Hughes. Some success for Ash Barty, Mitch.
Yeah, great result at the Adelaide International. Thanks, Jane. Coming up, Ash Barty celebrates her first title win on home soil. And Pat Cummins reveals who he wants to play in tonight's series-deciding ODI against India.
Oh, and have you told Tim he's not invited to your wedding?
Okay, wait.
What? Wedding?
I don't want you to take this personally, but my sister's going to be there. I know you didn't need to spill Nan's ashes into the pool, mate. Mum was cleaning out that pool filter for weeks. Really? Granddad's terrified of the pool now, so it's probably best you sit this one out.
That makes total sense.
Good on you, mate.
A little Annie situation in a Ranger FX4.
It's back, bigger and better than ever. Songs in the Key of Motown returns after another successful international tour. Bringing the very best soul and Motown groups back to Australia. 8 world-class soul singers perform this outstanding tribute to the legends of Motown. It's the golden harmonies of the Temptations. It's the dance moves of the Jacksons and the Supremes. It's the Las Vegas Smash, songs in the Key of Motown. Don't miss it.
Heads up, it's Aussie Open time. And with Sportsbet, if your player leads by 4 games in any set, we'll pay you out straight away. That's right, any set, 4 games up, you win. Only with Sportsbet.
End the weight loss struggle fast and easy with Riverina Hypnotherapy.
It's easy.
I love the fact that I didn't have to exercise. It was easy.
Book online now at iShrink.me.
Seem to know just what to say and the right moment to say it, or when a gesture offers more than words. These are the people who become white ladies because that's who they're born to be. White Lady Funerals, a woman's understanding.
Quit having to hide from your kids. Quit having to stand outside in the cold. Quit the expense. Quit all the coughing. Quit being embarrassed to give a hug. Quit running out of breath. Quit smoking. And you quit all the problems that go with it. You quit, you win. If you're thinking of quitting, get the top 10 tips to quit successfully at icanquit.com.au or talk to a qualified counsellor for free. Call Quitline on 13 78 48.
The 2019 Mazda stock clearance is here. Get in quick for 3 years free servicing on Mazda CX-5. See your local Mazda dealer before it ends.
She may not want to admit it, but Ash Barty carries the tennis hopes of Australia on her young shoulders. The world #1 is in the prime of her career and on an upward trajectory. Tomorrow night she'll play round 1 of the Australian Open, the first step to breaking a 4-decade-long drought.
There's no hiding when you're Australia's golden girl.
My face is everywhere a little bit, isn't it? I'm a bit sick of it, to be honest.
She's not buying into the hype, but by her own standards, Ash Barty's Australian Open preparation has been nothing short of perfection.
I felt like I'm well prepared. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm coming into the first Grand Slam of the year with a smile on my face.
It was third time lucky for the 23-year-old in Adelaide. Following 2 years of finals disappointment at the Sydney International, she won her first title on home soil in straight sets. Barty was world #15 when she made the quarterfinals of the Open last year. Now #1, Australia is not so quietly hoping she might finally break a 43-year drought.
It's a dream for every player in this draw. It's a dream to try and win a Grand Slam, so we'll just try and do the best that we can. There are no certainties, there are no guarantees. You have to be ready on the day, you have to compete your hardest and try and be the better player on that day.
Novak Djokovic has spilled the secrets of the top three, revealing the thing that keeps he, Nadal and Federer pushing well past their 30s is each other.
I am more grateful today to be in the same era with these two guys than I was probably 10-15 years ago. I think that definitely rivals with them made me very, very strong, very resilient, and also very motivated.
Jalisa Raps, NBN News.
Maitland has been showered in praise since bursting onto the NRL scene, but last year had his first taste of heavy criticism in the midst of the Knights' downfall. The superstar fullback has taken plenty of lessons from 2019 and promised Newcastle will be much better under a new coach.
Newcastle has a whole new mindset under Adam O'Brien.
Compared to the last 2 years, I think the standards are higher. I think we've got a little bit not to prove, but we don't want to end on the note that we did last year, I think.
Nathan Brown's sacking capped off the team's late season capitulation last year. Kalyn Ponga front and centre in the fallout when he said this about the coach's departure.
I was at lunch having a nice strawberry thick shake, so I wasn't too sad.
It was a steep learning curve for a young star.
But I've learned from that, time and place of things, the way I say things, and I still think I'm going to be me in the media and not sort of, read off the template or anything like that, but just time and place.
David Clemmer doesn't mince his words when it comes to the Knights in 2019.
Our defence was pretty last year, especially at the back end when we were supposed to win footy games.
The power forward wants to be more influential in his second season with the club. He's worked hard on transforming his body.
Oh, mate, I've dropped a couple and I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better moving around the park and really got stuck into my speed work and the hammering on that, and so I'm feeling way better. And
Jake Duke, NBN News.
Pat Cummins has urged selectors to ignore the rotation policy for Australia's bowlers for tonight's series deciding Game 3 ODI against India in Bangalore.
Yeah, I think everyone's full strength, so we've got a series to win.
Australia is aiming for its second consecutive ODI series win in India. It was a case of the Sydney Thunder by name and nature, with the Green Army claiming a rain-affected Sydney derby. It was a comedy of errors by the Sixers, although they weren't laughing, with none of the top order managing more than 5 runs. Chasing a revised target of 75, Thunder were 2 for 28 when the covers went on. Despite having played just 5.3 overs, Thunder was deemed to have been ahead of the par score by 4 runs. The big stars were out and about in Las Vegas tonight. Matthew McConaughey, Tom Brady and Tyson Fury, just some of the big names in attendance at the Conor McGregor-Donald Cerrone fight. They didn't get much of a show, McGregor making a triumphant return to the octagon, knocking out Cerrone in 40 seconds. It was just McGregor's second UFC fight in 3 years, but it's expected to net him over $15 million. In just a moment, last in the A-League with the losses for the Mariners and also for the Jets against Melbourne City. I'll have all the round 15 results after the break.
Sarge, I think I got something.
Are you Gary? Yeah, that's me. You're paying way too much for your car insurance. What's the story? My parents are with them? Your parents? They still do your washing for you as well. Just the whites?
Gary, drive a little deeper. If you switch to Budget Direct, you can save $100.
Can't believe I said probe.
Money Magazine's best of the best. Budget Direct. Insurance solved.
At St Nicholas Early Education, our high ratio of educators to children ensures your child's curiosity is nurtured and supported every day.
I love St. Nick's. New Hyundai Venue. Fits in anywhere. Stands out everywhere.
Oh, we're right up by Ship Creek. No, Ship Creek, Ship.
Up Ship Creek. Get Amy Roadside Assist free for a year with new Amy Comprehensive Car Insurance before January 31st.
You're with Amy.
MyWW, your new customised weight loss program. Just answer a few questions and get matched to your plan.
I lost weight my way and kept it off with MyWW.
See how new MyWW can make losing weight easier for you.
Best and Less schoolwear is guaranteed kid-proof. 100% cotton polos, shorts and hats. Get any two for just $10. That's wow. That's Best and Less.
We ride together. We die together. Bad boys for life. We're not just black, we're cops too. We'll pull ourselves over later. Bad boys for life. In cinemas now.
Oh, bogged, eh? It's parked. We've got a parked.
The powerful Amarok V6 Canyon, now with a 1.99% annual rate.
So, Carol, tell me, what was it like when you spoke to Josh at Uni?
He took the time to listen to me and to figure out how I use my car and how often I'm on the road.
So how much did you save?
$243.
That's pretty good. Carol, I've got to admit, I wasn't expecting this type of car.
I love cars and I love driving. Driving to me is not just getting from A to B, it's something that I get a lot of pleasure out of.
It seems like you're a bit of a redneck.
I love my car.
For an insurer that listens, think Yui. Call 13UE or go to yui.com.au.
The stylish Haval H2, a globally engineered, European-designed and feature-packed SUV. From just $22,990 drive away, Haval H2 Auto, new car thinking.
Manchester City's hopes of defending the Premier League title have slipped further away with a 2-2 draw against Crystal Palace. City now sit 13 points behind ladder leaders Liverpool. Newcastle snatched a late 1-0 win over Chelsea. Round 15 of the A-League wraps up tonight with the Wanderers hosting Perth. Earlier this afternoon, the Mariners were belted by Western United. Coming off a morale-boosting win over Melbourne Victory, the Central Coast was behind after just a few minutes in Geelong.
Firing it in, Darissa! Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Diamante!
The Mariners were 2 down when defender Kai Roll scored an own goal for the second week in a row. Barisha had a double midway through the half.
Western United is around his marker. It is 3. Barisha has a brace.
A win would have seen the Mariners get within a point of the top 6, but the 3-0 loss leaves them in 10th spot. Last night, the Jets fell to Melbourne City. Newcastle had its share of chances, but a controversial VAR decision put the visitors behind by 2.
His arms are up, and what are we suggesting? He's just thrown his arms up, hoping to block the ball. What a load of rubbish.
Do I think it's a penalty? No. I'm not a fan of VAR, to be honest. I think everyone makes mistakes. If a referee makes a mistake, then we have to live with it.
Socceroo Jamie McLaren dispatched the penalty as City kept alive its slim hopes of claiming the Premier's plate. The game could be the last this season for Craig Deans as interim coach of the A-League side. Former Welsh international Carl Robinson looks set to be announced as the club's new mentor, having spent the past few days with Newcastle officials. Robinson was briefly spotted at Newcastle training on Friday. Last night, he was much more prominent in Melbourne. Even the commentators seemed convinced Jets management had found their replacement for Ernie Merrick.
Coincidentally, he turns up at a Melbourne City game watching Newcastle and finds himself next to the Jets CEO. I mean, goodness me.
The 43-year-old played more than 50 games for Wales, as well as 400 club games in England and the US. More recently, he coached Major League Soccer's Vancouver Whitecaps for 5 seasons, finishing with a record of 78 wins, 52 draws and 77 losses. Robinson was sacked in September 2018 and was mentioned as a candidate to coach the Welsh national team. A Canadian social media account is speculating Robinson had been offered the job as early as 2 weeks ago. The interim coach couldn't shed light on the subject last night.
Haven't really had the chance to talk to him because we've been training and travelling and playing, so I'm not sure. where the situation is at. So it's probably his first chance to see the team live.
That live performance mirrored most of the Jets' losses this season.
We've got this from Abdul Arroyo, still going. Hoffman. They got right underneath it, Jason Hoffman. And to Stratos. Cleared off the line by Delbridge.
Kane Shepherd also went close.
He's in the team because he's a very clever player and a good finisher. That was his moment.
Hoffman, good save to Zarnis. Melbourne City was stretched again to Ugarkovic. And Zarnis could only stand and watch.
The issue for us is the quality of our play in the final third, and also obviously little lapses in concentration defensively.
In a boost for the defence, club captain Nigel Bogard could return from an adductor injury for Friday night's clash with the Phoenix in New Zealand.
He'll hopefully do a full week of training next week, which will be his second full week of training, and then he's available for selection, and it's a matter of, whether we change things up or whether he needs to bide his time.
Whether Newcastle is being coached by Deans or Robinson will be answered soon. Meanwhile, the W-League Jets will need a miracle to reach the finals after losing 2-0 to City in Melbourne last night. A Hunter-bred player scored her second straight goal against her old club.
Van Egmond, and it's a great shot from Van Egmond through the traffic and picking out the bottom corner.
Jenna Kingsley had a decent chance to get the Jets back in it. Lauren Allen also had a solid opportunity, but her shot sailed wide. Kingsley and Hannah Brewer combined in the final few minutes, but the visitors couldn't hit the target. Newcastle needs to win its remaining 4 games and rely on other results to reach the postseason. Redhead Ironman Dan Collins has finished just outside the top 10 in the final event of the National Series at North Cronulla. Needing to stay inside the top 14 of the opening race of the eliminator format, Collins was 13th after the swim, then 6th after the board.
Then it's the charge of the Light Brigade after that. Pace. And they're all back. They're all back. Collins through. They're all back together.
He ended up the last man to qualify for race 2. Needing to make the top 8 to survive, he eventually dropped back to finish 11th. Still a pretty solid season for Dan.
Did well, thank you, Mitch. Well, farmers are celebrating as the rain continues. We'll check weather details next.
Maps, messaging, music. You're gonna love Apple CarPlay. Oh, sorry.
Make any excuse with a 4.9% comparison rate across the Corolla hatch range. Oh, what a feeling. Toyota.
Wake up to sleep at the extended 40-week stocktake sale and save up to 50% off store-wide. Plus, get an extra 20% off all remaining floor stock. But hurry, this extended stocktake sale must end on the Australia Day holiday. 40 weeks. Serious about sleep.
At Winning Appliances, Culinary Theatre reigns supreme. We're committed to giving world-class customer service. Find your inspiration within our store. Our home renovator sale is on now. Expect exceptional savings across the best international and exclusive brands. Free next-day delivery, connection and old appliance removal. Winning Appliances, excite the imagination.
Find a fantastic new look for your home at the Fantastic Sale. Don't miss great prices on sofas, dining sets, kids furniture and heaps more. These low prices won't last, so hurry. Shop online or in-store today. The Fantastic Sale is on now.
Fits in anywhere, stands out everywhere. The new Hyundai Venue from just $22,490 drive away.
Today we'll be offering... They're gone. What do you mean they're gone? The snacks. They're gone. Missing. Well, they have to be here somewhere. They're not here. I can't just get up and walk away.
All right, only 13 more hours to go.
You're gonna have to hold it.
With Australian Super, it's my small, simple actions combined with the expert help I get that has grown my money in ways I never could alone. I guess that's why they've made so much money for members for so long.
It's Australian, it's super, and it's yours.
With scenic eclipse, discover the pristine landscapes and unique wildlife of Antarctica. Explore beyond the horizon by helicopter and see the diverse marine environment by submarine or Zodiac with your expert Discovery team. Scenic Eclipse, where luxury meets discovery in Antarctica, South Georgia and the Falkland Islands. Book now to secure included business class flights. See your scenic specialist today.
Wake up to sleep at the extended 40-week stocktake sale and save up to 50% off store-wide. Plus, get an extra 20% off all remaining floor stock. But hurry, this extended stocktake sale must end on the Australia Day holiday. 40 weeks, serious about sleep.
There is something to fit every budget at Bunnings.
Aluminium fence panel, only $69. Water storage crystals, just $12.63.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 10%. Bunnings Warehouse! Lowest prices is just the beginning, that's our policy.
Tonight's weather is proudly brought to you by the Burton family, Maitland and Port Stephens Toyota.
Call in to get your best price on a new Toyota.
Weather time now. Some incredible rainfall on the north coast in the 24 hours to 9 this morning. Grafton Airport and Coffs Harbour both picking up 117 millimetres. That's Grafton's best rainfall for the month of January in the last 17 years. Rain has also been reaching the valley with 15 millimetres at Murrurundi Gap, where they're desperate for more. Heather Gart-Shaw has captured this before and after at Armidale. The first from August 2019 looking dry and desolate. The second much greener, snapped this week. Drought-affected Armidale has picked up 150 millimetres since the start of this year. Up to the satellite now, thick cloud over northern and eastern New South Wales with a broad low-pressure trough is triggering showers and thunderstorms. High cloud moving over the west ahead of another trough isn't bringing any rain. On the synoptic chart tomorrow, low-pressure troughs over Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria and Tassie will bring some showers and storms mainly across the eastern seaboard. Zooming in cloudy and humid with showers today. The chance of a thunderstorm this evening. More welcome falls for parts of the Upper Hunter today. 26 degrees for Williamtown, 25 at Nelson Bay, 23 to 24 the range at Nobbies, 26 for Singleton and Scone. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with a medium chance of showers, most likely in the afternoon and early evening, and a possible thunderstorm. Warmer temperatures on the way for tomorrow. 31 for Newcastle, 33 for Raymond Terrace, 34 for Maitland, reaching 35 at Muswellbrook and 34 for Merriwar, 29 for the Bay. Coastal waters information, a strong wind warning for tomorrow. Nor-nor'westers turning nor-nor'easterly up to 30 knots, 2 metre seas. The sun to rise at 6:03 and set at 8:04. The UV index is 12, which is extreme. And our 7-day outlook for Newcastle, Tuesday and Wednesday sunny, very hot on Thursday. Look at that, rising from 33 on Tuesday, 32 on Wednesday, up to 38 on Thursday. For Scone, a possible shower tomorrow, also heating up midweek. 34 degrees on Tuesday, 37 on Wednesday, up to 40 degrees on Thursday. And for Gosford, a mostly fine week ahead. Temperatures peaking on Thursday up to 38 degrees. And for more local news and sport, head to our website. And that is our bulletin for this Sunday.
From all of us here,
good night.